rocking with
Ghetto Report.
Ghetto Report.
Ghetto Report.
Ghetto Report.
Ghetto Report Podcast.
You seen one of your friends get murdered in Brooklyn?
Yeah. At 10 years old.
At 10 years old.
Yeah, in Flatbush, before I left for Queens.
How did that affect you? Did it like make you have nightmares? You couldn't sleep, or did you think about him?
I
Or did
wouldn't
you
say it
replay
made me
that
have.
day in your mind
It
over
made
and
me
over?
have nightmares, but it affected me because I cried behind that. That was a friend of mine. I ain't know him that long, but
Yeah.
you dig? We was cool, and that affected me. That affected me. It hurted me, but I never really had like nightmares or none of that about it. But
Yeah.
it affected me.
Did anybody ever get charged with that?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I left for Queens after that.
Out to
Yeah.
Queens.
Yeah.
So at what age did you move to Queens?
I moved to Queens at 10. I lived in Brooklyn for 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's 91. I moved to Queens. I
So
landed
what's the
I landed in Rosedale, Queens.
Rosedale.
Yeah.
And what's the difference between where you was living in Brooklyn to where you moved to in Queens? Like, what's the difference you would say?
It was a hell of a difference. Brooklyn was more poverty. So Queens now is more like a better living because we moved into a house now. Because in Brooklyn, I was living in an apartment building on the 3rd floor with my aunts, her husband, her kids, my mother, me, sister. So we ain't really had no room, no space, or no privacy. So when we moved to Queens, I got my own room. We got gates around the house. We got lawn. You know what I mean? We moved on up. You heard? Yeah. So it's just a better life.
What about the violence? Was it the same?
Yeah, the violence was right there. It was just the scenery was prettier, but the violence was still there. But Queens gangsters is different than Brooklyn gangsters. They more smooth. Brooklyn gangsters is more loud and rowdy, you dig? So, you know what I mean? They move more mafia style in Queens and all that. And I actually did move to a mafia neighborhood because Rosedale is a lot of mafia out there, Italians and all that too. Yeah.
Okay. How far is that from Southside?
That's 5 minutes away.
Okay, 5 minutes away. So you dropped out of school in the 9th grade?
Yeah.
What made you drop out of school?
That crushed me, man, actually, man, because I used to like sports, man. I played sports a lot, right? So the high school I got accepted for was Jamaica High School. So that year, they stopped their basketball program. So that hurted me. So I left school because of that. I wanted to play ball, and they didn't have a basketball program no more, so I went and hustled. There was no reason for me to go to school.
Yeah. So was you good?
Yeah, I was real good. I was real good. Remember, I was real good. Remember, and I got my energy alone, man. Any coach will want me, bro. It's just the energy I bring. I got a different energy. You heard?
What type of basketball player was you?
I just got a winning spirit.
What type of basketball player was you?
Me, I'm the guy with the energy. I'm the guy that gonna keep everybody's spirits up. Win, lose, or draw, yeah.
All right, so you stopped going to school because of basketball.
Yeah.
What you end up doing then? Started hustling?
Yeah, started hustling. We going out of town. Me, Silky, we out of town selling crack, Pennsylvania, Allentown. Yeah.
Okay, so when you drop out, right? What do how does your mom feel? What does she say? Do she know?
She ain't know I dropped out of school. It's not like when you drop out of school, you gonna go tell your mother, "Hey, Ma, I dropped out of school."
Yeah.
I'm pretending like I'm still going to school. You heard?
Huh?
So she ain't really know till like once she really found out. Now it was like 15 or whatever. She used to find a bunch of crack and stuff in the house. So I think she found out from there. Like, yo, what's this? What you do? So I used to be like, yo, I'm hustling, man. So yeah, she used to find all kind of guns, crack, all kind of shit. Cause remember my crib, even in the Lost Boy era, my crib was like the hub. Or my friends and peers would be at my crib. Like my crib was the trap house. You dig? Like all my homies was in my crib spending nights. 50 guys in my crib. From young, I'm talking about 12, 13, 14. Because we was Lost Boys, so we was the younger generation of the Lost Boys. Yeah.
Okay, so what did she do when she found the drugs? She
just asked me like, yo,
guns.
what?
Did she try to get rid of it?
Nah, she wouldn't do that. She gave it back to me. She just said, be careful. But when she found the crack, like she was kind of confused because, you know, they kind of look like little popcorn. We used to have the pearly whites, the popcorns back then. So they looked like popcorn in the bag. So she really ain't know what it was. So I was like, yeah, that's drugs and shit. You know, I think she had you know what I mean? She understood what it was, but I let her know that's crack and that's what I'm doing, and she just told me be safe.
So you mentioned Silky. How did you meet Silky?
I'm caught up in this fast life. Every morning night I pray. Gotta make it out some way. Put a smile back on my mama